Hello, everybody, and welcome to more Neverwinter. I'm Gina, aka the Gina Show. It's time for more adventuring and things and stuff. Give me things, bitch. Give it all to me. I worked hard for this, and by worked hard I mean I clicked on it and it ran in the background. Let's... Oh, Jesus. Do this. Anything in alchemy. What the hell? Like what experimentation? I need... Oh. Ooh. Oh, that's why I haven't done anything! Because... terribleness. Okay, sure. Okay. I have nothing in my journal. Oh, I did the Icespired Peak thing. I can claim that. Alright. Now we need to go... What's this? Charcoal. Okay, cool. Alright, I'm gonna go see what the hell, my boy. Sergeant Knox
Protectors Enclave
I think
needs your
Descent
help.
into the Chasm is the next one.
Not every threat to Neverwinter is as far-flung as Icespired Peak. There's a very present danger right here in our own backyard. During the Cataclysm, a huge rift in the earth opened up beneath a portion of the city. We call it the Chasm, and it's a seemingly endless source of plague-changed monstrosities. The only thing standing between those creatures and the city is a unit noted...
Yeah, we already did this. Or we already read that anyway.
The wizard Respindur.
You faced many dangers. We have reports from a dwarven expedition to the Mount Houghton.
The Chasm is what I want to do. Alright, we need to go to Scar Keep. Let's do it, children. Hello! Shelties, my sweet darling, how are you? I missed you today. I didn't get to chat with you or anything, and it made my life all the sad. There's no mailbox over here, is there? Bitch! Alright, so we are going to the Chasm! The Chasm! The stream does say it's Neverwinter, right? Because if it doesn't, I'm just gonna want to kill myself. Because I tried to make sure that it's updated this time, but it doesn't like to a lot of the time and things. Those are level 55, right? Covered defense. I don't know. I don't like any of these things. I kind of want to sell them
blue
all.
fire insignia.
I kind of want to sell them powers. Yeah, today has kind of been a lazy day, huh? Like, same fam. Super fortification potion. Defense by oh, well, whatever. I don't need it. Not at the moment, anyway. I'm sure I'll get plenty when I get to the appropriate level to have them. I don't need to go crazy. Oh, okay, we got another guy there, but here's Captain
Hope you're ready to kill some plague change.
Markath.
We've got a big quota to fill. All of them.
Yes.
You're here to help?
Yep.
You ain't got any sign of the plague on you.
Nope.
You're either the bravest adventurer to wander into Scarkeep, or the stupidest. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Mainly because we need the bodies. We're here because we volunteered to be the first line of defense against the plague changed. I guess you're here because the folks topside got my message about weird things going on around here. Well, weirder than normal.
Okay. Call too hard.
The folks topside don't like dealing with us much for fear of catching the plague. We only really get supplies when we get new recruits. The rest we have to scavenge from buildings here in the chasm. We're running short on weapons and supplies to arm our soldiers. Real soon, we'll be using rocks, sticks, and harsh language. You look pretty well armed. You think you can help? Head into the broken barracks to the northwest, and recover whatever weapons and supplies you can find.
Cool. Barracks, break in. Good job given. Okay. Private. Sethra. Hello.
Just staring, you know? Everyone who spends time here in the chasm is bothered by nightmares. It gets so a guy doesn't want to sleep, you know? For me, the nightmares are always the same. It's those blue fire eyes. Have you seen them? They're just horrible floating eyes. Nothing but an eye. Staring right at you. I can feel them staring at me, even behind the walls of the keep.
Excuse me, sir, you're crazy.
They're staring at me, mocking me. Do me a favor, will ya? Put out a few of those eyes. It might not stop the nightmares, but I'll rest just a little better.
Okay. Kill things. Gotcha.
Claim your
I'll do that on the way to recover these supply bullshits. Let's do it. Have you been doing any guild stuff lately? Oh, here's one already. Nice. I'm really bad at like designing things, so like I can't really build things well with Minecraft. I tried. Actually Uncle Chu-Chu and I used to pretty heavily play Minecraft for a while. He was a mod on a server, and we had like our own house. And it was completely made out of lapis, and then they thought that we cheated to get the lapis, so we had to... So they changed the house from lapis to blue wool, and then that was really lame because, I mean, who wants to go from lapis to blue wool? And it was pretty sad. Okay. These blue eyes, I still want to kill more. Yeah, we were never, I remember always kind of lame. Alright, I need supplies. There's really nothing much that I can do. Just keep building. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the jobs. Again, I really have to make a shopping. I'll probably some other time. Even I'm like level 70 and have like nothing to do. I just loved Lapis so much. And I just wanted a house out of Lapis. And my brother built it for me, and then they took it away. And then we had a troll fountain, where if you jumped in the fountain, there was a little corner you could go in, and it would take you on like a little water slide down to the basement. So then you'd go down into the basement, and then there would be a door to like this little secret area in the basement. And you walk in. And we had the door coded so that only Anthony and myself and our friend Clancy could get into the door. And so people would try to open the door and they'd be like, shit, I can't get out. And then there was a sign that would say elevator this way. So they'd be like, oh, okay, there's an elevator to go back up. So then they'd go to the elevator and they would press the button to go into the elevator. But instead of an elevator, it would open up the floor below them and put them into, drop them into a pit of lava. And then all of their items would get destroyed. We pissed off so many people. I shouldn't be proud of that. It was just memories. Okay? We just wanted to troll people. Well, yeah, also don't go into other people's houses. I mean, we only invited people in that, like, we were friendly with, and like most of the people that we were friendly with, we told them, like, you know, don't bring your items with you. We're gonna show you something that we made, but it's gonna hurt. So. And since Anthony was a mod, he could do basically whatever he wanted to me. So when he would log in and he would see me on, he would teleport me as high up as he possibly could over the water and just watch me plummet into the water, because you know, if you hit water, you know, you don't take damage, you don't like die. So he would just teleport me on top of the water. So I'd just be doing something. I'd be like mining underground, and then all of a sudden I'd be in the air falling into water, and I'd be like, oh well, you know, Uncle Chu-Chu's on. Hi, Anthony.
Plague change mustering down below.
I killed the eyes.
You put out some of those blue fire eyes? Hey, yeah, I can feel it. They're not as much staring now. Nice work. Damn things really get on my nerves, you know?
Well done. Now we've got a chance to strike back at these creatures.
Level 55! Yay!
We could really use someone like you at our forward base. I want you to report to Lieutenant Trell at Fort Precipice. But there is something you can do on your way. Maybe you've noticed those blue plague fire geysers nearby. They're setting the ruins ablaze and spawning all kinds of plague-changed creatures.
Hi, Jam
If we don't do something soon, they'll overwhelm Scarkeep. Luckily, some of the recovered supplies included dwarven blasting runes. Tossing a rune into a plague fire geyser should cause it to collapse. I'd be obliged if you'd knock out a few geysers on your way to Fort Precipice.
Of course. My dear, all you need to do is ask. Okay. Let's see. Why not? Why not? Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Oh no, like our house was super protected and stuff. Like we had everything protected, and we also had the stuff on our server where like you could purchase land, and then we would go and like zone the land. You know, just be like, okay, this is your land, and then if you tried to build, it would be like, this is, you know, so and so's land. You can't build here, or you can't destroy things here. Walking brains! I'm not having a bad day. I'm having a great day. Today is a great day. You're glowing purple. Oh, you're like physically making stuff. Okay. No, we just, you know, because Anthony was a mod, you know, you just use zone it so that, you know, the server protects it. But also because people, you know, paid actual money for that, like, they would make sure to protect it. But, you know, still stuff got griefed. I remember there was this one jerk who was just so cruel, and he tried to buy this piece of land because he wanted this specific view. So we bought the land like in between him and the view, and we just built like the largest, most obnoxious thing ever, so that it could block his view. And he got like all salty because he used to be like a big rule stickler. He'd be like, "You can't do that, and we were like, "Well, you know what? The rules say shut the fuck up." What am I? Oh! What is this? Oh, I have to kill the walking brains. It's an event. Oh, girl. Girl, don't tell me these things. Why does this look like a ghost town? Oh, somebody's running through it. I want to kill some walking brains on rank 2. I've been doing a lot of research preparing to play Vampire Bloodlines, like, for October. I want to play it now so badly. You guys are going to love it. The writing is so phenomenal. I forget how good it is sometimes, and then I'm just like... Yo, why not burn it down, man? I have built this thing and gazed upon it, and now none shall touch it.
The fight against the creatures of the chasm goes poorly. Their numbers seem limitless. So, you are the source of the blasts we heard coming from the burning road.
Yeah.
Well done. I'm happy to have some of those geysers sealed, and even happier to have a volunteer to lend us a hand.
Absolutely.
Scar Company is a grim unit, but a proud one. We bore our company colors bravely into battle, but lost them in the fight when we were nearly overwhelmed. The loss of that banner feels like a personal insult to every soldier in this command. It would be a great boost to our faltering morale if you could recover it. If you manage to recapture the banner, bring it here and raise it on the flagpole above the battlements.
Sure.
But be forewarned, the place where it now lies is guarded by some of the most formidable creatures we have yet faced.
I'm not scared. 0 fucks given. I'm still rank 2, but I wanna fight more of those brain things. I must be number 1. I don't know where those brain things are, but... And I'm gonna do multiple playthroughs of Vampire Bloodlines on stream as well, I think, because the classes and the way that they're made kind of beg for it, to be quite honest. Oh, there's more brain things. Give yourself to me. I shall murder you. I'm just gonna be told every 15 seconds that I'm one with the shadows. That sucks. Hi Shay, how are you, honey? I'm so happy to see you. How has everything been? Oh my god, this thing is huge. I'm all about it. Come here, my pretties. I was gonna say, this must be the banner. It is mine. Oh, I agree, that is weird. We never stopped build heights, but we didn't really need to, because like we didn't really need to on our server, because when I say I played a while ago, like this was when like there was a pretty strict like height limit like in the game, like you just could not go so many squares up, you know what I mean? And now like there's like very little height limit from what I understand, just like in the base game. Like you could technically just build to ridiculous heights, but back in my day you could not do that. I'm an old lady. Oh, hello, can I help you? Private Blackforge!
You ain't got the stink of the plague changed on you, so I assume you're here to help.
You sexy little dwarf.
You arrived too late to join our counter-offensive against the creatures of the chasm.
Oh god,
Consider yourself lucky. We did pretty well at first, but then they brought up a pack of those Nothic brutes. Those beasties smashed our lines to pieces and cut down our spellcasters. Only a handful of us managed to retreat to this position. Now it looks like the enemy's gathering for an attack on the fort. We'll be hard-pressed to resist them, especially if they have a strong force of Nothic brutes in their vanguard. If you really want to help out, hunt down some Nothic brutes.
Sure. And I do really want to help out, don't judge me.
Duty, loyalty, and righteousness. These things Torm values above all.
Alright, I have to put it up here. I'll ride my horse up here.
Trade blue fire insignia for wards against unnatural powers.
Yes. Don't mess with my friends again.
That banner is more than a piece of cloth. It represents hope to every member of this company. By recovering it, you've helped restore our fighting spirit. We're ready to soldier on now. The entire company salutes you.
Well, thank you.
The
Punching
plague-changed creatures we face are formidable, but their lack of organization has always given us a small advantage. But now that advantage has been lost. When we launched our attack against the plague-changed, we discovered they were being controlled by a creature called Trokar, the Firestarter.
Oh.
Trokar's a potent spellcaster, and savvy enough in the ways of war to control the mob of chaotic creatures he commands. Our scouts report he has taken up residence in the ruins just north of here. If we hope to halt the advance of the plague-changed, Trokar must be eliminated.
Yes. Also, you now also need a thing for me. Hello.
Every failure of duty diminishes Torm, and every success adds to his luster. Many Scar Company soldiers fell in our counter-offensive,
Okay.
and their bodies were not recovered. Every surviving member of the company feels the shame of leaving slain comrades behind. Those soldiers deserve a proper funeral. I've asked Lieutenant Trull for permission to lead a recovery detail, but he is unwilling to risk the living for the sake of the dead. If the bodies were clearly marked and prepared for recovery, I am certain Lieutenant would allow a group of volunteers to recover the remains. I can supply you with marker flags and shrouds.
Sure.
Will you use them to mark our fallen comrades?
There's a merchant kit thing here. Nice.
counties with slaying flame-changed horrors.
Yeah, they're all in the same area, as always. Alright, so let's do the Fallen Heroes thing, and I'm sure Trokar will be very obvious to find. I will take a look after stream, Shelties, I am sure. Oh shit. I forgot that I leveled up. Oh. There fallen soldiers. Oh, that looks like one right there, yes? Yes. Oh. You just grabbed it. I'm sorry, I'm having problems finding them. There's someone else doing this quest. Alright. That's alright. Oh, and I killed the brute, huh? I did. Here we go. Nice, Rie! Congratulations! That's awesome! That is awesome and well deserved. And if y'all are watching this on VOD or on YouTube, you should go check out Rie's Twitch stream and follow her, because she's a lot of fun to watch. She's also super cool. Oh my gosh, I was gonna be like, is this him? Okay. Ow. Alright. I mean... yeah, I feel like I'm gonna go here. Okay. Let's do this, children. Beautiful. Definitely this thing with my stealth meter returning is nice. It's only the truth! I only speak the truth. I have to try to go into stealth more often too, not just at the beginning of battles, but now that I have this ability, I can actually use it quite a bit. Ooh, there's a chest over there. Oh, I'm supposed to go over this way for it. Oh well. I suppose I could have done that too, in all fairness. Oh, okay, I can't change this one, that's alright. I don't need to go over there anymore. Trying to look to see if there's anything interesting. Okay. It's itchy. there is something back there. It's thievery. You know what? I don't even want to try to jump over there because I'll probably wind up really getting stuck somewhere. Because that happens in this game sometimes. Oh! Here is the boss. Here's Trokar. Ooh, look at him. He looks terrible. Oh, 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 girl! How dare you!
Save you!
I can port around with you too, butt face. Done. Can't do anything with that. Can't do anything with that. That was crazy. Mask of terror.
I'm good for what ails you.
Alrighty, let's go back to our friends'.
You ain't got the stink of the plague changed on you, so I was able to catch a glimpse of you in action from here. Best thing I've seen while on guard duty for a long, long time. I'm impressed.
Oh, thank
You've
you.
given us a fighting chance to hold this position. We're all obliged to you.
Oh, you're very welcome. I'm so glad I could help. Hello?
Every failure of duty that is welcome news. Our fallen brothers will soon receive their last rites and a proper funeral pyre. Thank you, and may the blessings of Torm and Ilmater be upon you always.
No, you, my friend. Bye.
The fight against the creatures of the chasm goes poor. Well done. That's one less chasm-spawned monstrosity to deal with.
Yes.
We have a squad deeper in the chasm, guarding a Sun Elf sorcerer named Quorthon, who is studying the spell plague. He sends word he has gained insight into the true nature of the chasm and requires further assistance.
Okay.
Quorthon created and maintains the magic portals that allow us to move around the chasm. His research is vital to our mission. Follow the road downslope from Fort Precipice. You'll come to the first portal. Activate it, and you'll travel to an earth moat where you can find Quorthon.
Okay. Cult of the Undead Squirrel, huh? Oh, oh hi. Who are you?
Best to remember the good times, don't you think? You wouldn't know it today, but Private Mara Talaran was once a real heartbreaker. She was the toast of Neverwinter, with a crowd of suitors around her. Then she became spell-scarred. She's bitter about the way her life turned out. It's gotta be hard for someone who was once so beautiful to change like that. I'd like her to remember what it's like to be adored, even for a moment. Would you pick some of the rift roses that grow around here and take them to her, down at the scrying tower? Just tell her they're from an admirer.
Wow. Wow. Somebody is smitten. It's actually kind of cute though, to be honest. I ship it. Not even quite sure I know what it is, but there is shipping going on. Alright, I need to go over here. One. Flower over here. New flower, please. Thank you. dun, 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 dun. What are those guys doing here? It's kind of weird. There's another rose. Oh no, it's kind of weird. Some of the stuff is kind of weird. Here's the last one. Yeah, I think I do remember this. Oh, this looks very familiar. This looks extremely familiar. Yep! Oh! I remember this place being a bitch. Where is the lady?
My elven heritage
I guess she's not
allowed me to
here.
exist and then
Up at the
ravage
front.
the spell
Oh
bank.
god.
For now.
And there's level 57. Wow.
I hope we get more provisions soon. Our stores are so low.
I don't really know what else to level up here.
Trade blue fire insignia for wards against unnatural powers.
The spell plague energies are building. We must welcome, my friend. As a wizard, I have a keen interest in all things arcane, and the spell with our respective goals.
Sure.
I am in need of a magical power source to keep the warp gates running. Fortunately, a number of magical relics can still be salvaged from the ruins of the old Arcanist Quarter.
Okay.
The bizarre energies emanating from the chasm have rendered these items useless in regard to their original enchantments. However, I can still make good use of their residual magical energy. My warp gates are the only things that make travel here in the chasm possible. But to maintain them, I need those magic items.
Okay.
Your reputation precedes you, my friend, even down here. I believe you are just the person to assist a pair of Scar Company's more recent recruits. Be so good as to speak to Dorothea Linkletter. She will tell you more.
Guys, Dorothea Linkletter! Do you remember her from the very beginning of the game? She was that soldier's wife that got screwed up by Razad, that douchebag. Yeah, Dorothea! Holy shit!
I'm so fortunate to have someone to lean on. Oh, it's you!
Yeah,
I'm so
it's
happy
been a
to see
while.
you again. After the Plague Tower incident, Joseph and I made our way down here to join Scar Company. It's a hard life, but at least we're not being hunted by our own kind. But I'm worried for Joseph. His condition has gotten worse. I'm afraid he's on the verge of crossing over. I told Quarthon about that horrible Razad and the elixir he used to help me. Quarthon thinks he might be able to duplicate the elixir, but he needs ichor from plague-changed aberrations.
Okay. I will absolutely do that for you because you guys were adorable.
I'm so worried about...
Where is this private? she's up here. Gotcha. Gotcha, here she is. Oh, she has a question. Oh, no,
Only a fool or a hero would willingly pass this gate. Which are you, I wonder? What? Flowers? This is some joke. Swear off. No, wait, it's all right. I'll tell you.
Oh.
Myra, you say? That's nice.
Oh. See, wonderful things can always happen. Alright, so let's go get some items, and she called it Ichor, but I don't, is it supposed to be Ichor? I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce it. Whatever. We need to get some shit from some people. Also, hi!
It won't be long before I leave this world behind, but I'll take down a few more foul spawn before I go. Are you heading down to the Arcanist Quarter?
Oh.
There's a small cemetery there where minor wizards were once buried, but now the restless dead walk there.
Sure.
When the cemetery was still in use, it was blessed by priests of Kelemvor, Lord of the Dead. They placed powerful seals to ward off the curse of undead. But I've seen with my own eyes that those seals are damaged. It wasn't easy, but I've obtained a new seal from one of Kelemvor's Doom Guides. If you were to replace an old broken seal with this new one, the cemetery might be cleansed of evil.
Yes. I can do that. All of the good things. Let's do it. Alright, yes, this is what I remember. This area. If I remember, it's like a circle almost of just, yeah, insanity and just lots of enemies and were you doing the quest? Go ahead. I'm not. Yeah, if you were going for that item, I'm not gonna. Oh, you're letting someone. Okay. Yeah, he is going for that item. Okay. Oh, I can. Oh, okay. I can do it too. Okay. I didn't wanna, you know, mess with him. Here's all these warp things. We got some Ichor. Or Ichor, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I remember this place pretty damn well. There's probably an item somewhere out here. I don't know what letting that guy go does, but seems like it's just fun to do. Warped item, warped item. Yes, no, maybe so? I guess not. It's alright. I need to continue on around here. See, find more warped items. Here's another one. Okay, I just need to grab this and I think I can go back. Beautiful. See, it kind of goes around in like a circle like that. I do remember this area very vividly. I've got news to give you.
Oh, good. Then it was worth all the effort it took to get that seal sent down from the folks up top. I'm a fighting man, not a cleric, but being so close to crossing over has me thinking a lot about death. I don't know what's in store for me on the other side, but the last thing I want is for these old bones to be walking around without me after I'm gone.
I understand that. Understandable, my friend. Dun, 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 dun.
Trade blue fire insignia for wards against unnatural powers.
Oh, yeah, these are things I need to give to him.
The plague chains threaten the sanctity of...
Excellent. This will help keep the gates open for a while.
Okay.
This ichor is just what I need to finish my elixir.
This is weird. It's
I
like a
only hope
multi-step
this
thing.
experiment proves successful. Joseph Linkletter is a fine man and a terror to the Foulspawn, but his condition has grown very dire. Lately, Joseph has been volunteering for the most dangerous missions, leading soldiers who are close to their final transformation into battle. I fear he may be seeking to end his own life to spare Dorothea. There, the elixir is complete. Take it to Joseph as quickly as you can.
Cool. Yes,
he
we
is
definitely
currently
will.
undertaking a mission over at Apprentice Row.
Definitely.
Rewards given for abomination slain.
What is this
While
stuff?
we are on the topic of gates and portals, there is another urgent matter you can help us with. It seems the Foulspawn of the chasm are attempting to build gates of their own. Such gates would allow them to bring hordes of aberrant creatures against Skarki.
Yeah, that's not good.
I have sensed a spike in arcane energy emanating from a nearby Earth mote. This can only mean that the Foulspawn gates are nearing completion. These gates are powered by plague crystals. If these crystals are destroyed, the gates will be closed. For the sake of Neverwinter, smash those plague crystals.
I shall.
Trade blue fire insignia for wards against unnatural powers.
Okay. Yeah, let's go to save with the gates first. Oh, hello. You have a thing too?
I sure hope this Quarthon fellow knows what he's doing. Every soldier in Scar Company suffers from the spell plague. Eventually, the plague changes a person into something no longer human. Something terrible. We all make a promise to our comrades. When the time comes and we cross the line, our brothers in arms will make an end of it for us. We have plague-changed men over in Apprentice Row who need to be put out of their misery. But our orders are to guard the wizard or them. You can do us a favor by killing any plague-changed soldier you encounter in Apprentice Row. It may seem harsh, but it's really an act of mercy.
I understand. I get it. I would not want to live like that. Same, fam. One gate down. Okay. I remember there being a lot of enemies here. I feel like that's been like the theme of the past couple of places, is just a lot of enemies. I gotta kill more brains. need to kill one more soldier. Guy out, and then we'll be good to return to the so much more damage on stealth. It's disgusting. It really is. It's pretty awesome. Actually. Joseph Blake, yeah, I was gonna say this. We still gotta do this Joseph Blake letter things. Where are you, Joseph? Joseph? Hello, Joseph? Here he is. Hey, buddy. Whoa.
These last days have been precious, in spite of everything. You? Yeah, but... never mind, it doesn't matter. Just stay back, friend. I'm not in my right mind half the time. I'm going to end it.
Don't jump off the ledge, man!
Take a moment to think about Dorothea. You know, every day we've had together has been a blessing from the gods, but well, look at me. It's best I just jump.
No, I have an elixir that will help.
I don't know, but what have I got to lose? Give it here. It's working. The rage and madness slipping away. I feel like myself again, at least on the inside. You've bought me a few more days at least, and I'm going to make the most of them. Do me a favor, will you? Return to Dorothea and tell her I'll be coming back to her soon.
Okay, I will. Good man. You two have been through too much for you to just give up on being together now. Also, I did, like, you know, refuse, like, fight the urge to sing, you know, the obvious song to him. You know, I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. You could cut ties with all the lies that you've been living out.
I'm glad to hear you put those men out of their misery, but sad at the same time. You've done well. I could tell you are someone who knows what it means to keep a promise to a comrade in arms.
Of course!
Thanks.
I promise to give quality streams to my fellow guild members, and I don't do that, but that's okay. LOL, Dorothea. Good news.
The elixir worked? Joseph will be coming back soon? Oh, thank you. I know most people would consider this life a kind of hell, but as long as Joseph is with me, I'm content. Bless you, friend.
Hey! Level 58. Hello?
I felt the ebbing of arcane energy as you brought the gates down. You have done well. This will go a long way toward ensuring the safety of Neverwinter. The Order of Blue Fire, under their false prophetess, Cenobith the Corrupter, is spreading a message of acceptance and submission in the face of the spell plague. Cenobith must be dealt with, but she stays hidden within the ruins of the old Cathedral of Mystra, which is sealed by powerful magical wards. Blue Flame Acolytes can pass these wards with the aid of a magical talisman, slay the Acolytes of Corruption, and search them for an Order of Blue Flame Talisman.
Okay. I shall do
Trade
this
blue
thing.
fire insignia for wards against unnatural powers.
Alright, I don't need a thievery kit, because thievery is my jam. And let me guess, somebody standing by the gate has a mission for me. Wow! I didn't see that coming. This lady I give flowers to. Hi.
Can you believe it?
Blue
Most
fire
people
cultists.
flee at
Sure.
the mere mention of the spell plague, but there are some deluded fools who actually seek to embrace it. They call themselves the Order of Blue Fire. And their goal is to spread the spell plague in the name of enlightenment.
Oh God.
Honestly, I don't know where they find madmen like these. There's a whole
Actually, that's
and
kind of a
realms
theme in
right
Vampire
now seeking
Bloodlines
to
will be experiencing.
erase
It's
the chains.
Spoopy-ween next
I
month.
think they need to embrace a few arrows before they cause some real harm. What do you say? Ready to rid the world of a few fools?
Yes. Alright. I will run into blue fire cultists as I go. We need acolytes. There's an acolyte. Only in here, huh? I'm so sorry. Oh, let's go over here. Here's another acolyte. Alright. So I still need to kill more blue fire cultists.
You're not worthy!
Damn it. Alrighty. Here's another guys.
You are forbidden!
Teehee. Spoilers, I hurt. Rank 14, oh shit. I don't want to be no rank 14.
Seems like my only remaining pleasure comes from putting an arrow into someone. That's music to my ears. But those of us who are spell-scarred have thought of those fools prattling on about how we should embrace the change. God, it makes me ill to just think about it. Death is too good for them. It's a good place to start.
Same, fam. I mean, what? I'm rank 14 again. Well, there's 2 minutes, so I'm sure I'm gonna not get anything.
Excellent work. With this talisman, it will be possible to penetrate Cenobith's lair. Here in the chasm, the Order of Blue Fires, led by a woman called Cenobith the Corrupter. It would be a service to us all if you could rid the world of this false prophetess. The talisman you captured should get you into the cathedral, but Cenobith will be protected by even stronger spells. She does not trust any single one of her followers with the means to summon her from her lair. But if you slay all her lieutenants and capture their talismans, you will have the means to call her forth and put an end to her evil.
Doing it. Oh, gosh.
Could you fight something with a big club?
I remember this place also very vividly.
You're not ready.
Whoa. That is a way to die. Look at that pose. Looks like you can go either way. Yeah, I think I could really have gone either way. I do remember this. down. I got that talisman. Oh, maybe like the other side is a different lieutenant in it. Like, this is the thing that's happening. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, this is. Alright, well, I might as well go this way then. Get these. Itchy. Alright. Whoa, Lucano. I don't think Lucano's ever fallen before. At least not that I remember. Hidden. Coming. You should. I was gonna say you should be healing. Thank you. Die. Okay. I got a little too excited there. Nothing interesting over here. They were just kind of hanging around. Here we go. Crypt number 3. Ooh, lots of books. I love me some books. Alright, here is the talisman. Here is the deer. Okay. This one was pretty tame. Oh, what the hell was that? I don't even want to know what was going on over there. This one has traps. Trying to be cute, huh? This is my specialty, bitch. Yup. Got all the talismans. I just gotta place them and kill the big bad, and things will happen. Things and stuff. Where are all my rough astral diamonds? Oh, did they automatically get pushed into regular astral diamonds? Is that a thing that happens? Also, I'm almost at my celestial coin. I gotta remember to do some shopping with that ish. Alrighty, let's place them. I'm about to make somebody real unhappy. And there she is. Upload all the damage! Oh, okay, it didn't do that here. Okay. This is definitely an appropriate place to pray. Silvery enchantment. It's an enchantment. Okay. Let us depart.
Given.
Spell plague energies are building. You have done Neverwinter a great service. The doctrines of the Order of Blue Fire are pure madness. And believe me, I know that better than most.
Yeah, there's level 59.
With Cenobith dead and the Blue Fire Accordance crippled, the way is now clear for you to continue your investigations deep within the chasm.
Okay.
I dare not go myself, for if the gates were to fail in my absence, we would be trapped in the chaotic depths below. You will not be without guidance, however, for I will send a part of my consciousness through the astral plane.
The astral plane's a fun
place. Travel to the final gate, located on the unhallowed ground moat. It will take you deeper into the chasm. Look for my astral projection in the place called the Mystic Grotto.
Okay. Let's see what's new. I don't care about that. I do care about the feat, however. The Agony of Defeat and the new level up box. What did I get out of the level up box? I got Greater Scrolls of Identification. And a bound greater some bound greater injury kits. Hold on. Scrolls of Identification just yet. I'll use the cheap. I didn't remember that. I'll use the cheap ones I have while I can. Corthon's astral projection. This way. At least these bad guys are mostly off the road. I can run around without aggroing them unless I really want to. For the most part, anyway. Grotto. now in the depths of the chasm. Oh!
Any notes or records they kept might provide important information. For all his shortcomings, the average adventurer seems to be quite keen on keeping a record of their deeds. Ego, I suppose. At any rate, be sure to gather up any journals you may discover.
Yeah, I guess it's a coping mechanism slash
These
ego
caves
thing.
mark the limit of my investigation into the chasm. I had begun to study the unusual crystal formations within these caverns, but relentless attacks by plague-changed creatures drove me to seek refuge in the scrying tower. It is my belief that certain of these crystals have the power to hold and store spell plague energy. If so, they could hold the key to our salvation or our destruction.
Okay.
Please gather some crystal samples for me to examine through my astral projection.
Okay. This is cool. Out where these crystals are. Oh. I think I remember having a lot of problems with this particular quest because it just felt like it's hard. Oh, in the Adventurer's Journals, I'm getting by killing bad guys, I guess. Alright, if one was there, then... Oh, yep, here's another one. Alright, so I gotta look through these red areas to find the crystal samples. Good enough to go on. Giant red, there's shit here, lights. I'm not worried about the Adventurer's Journals, TBH. Really? Okay. I mean, I guess I'll go grab these. I'm not quite sure how to get these things. I think it's by just killing these guys. Okay, yeah, it's these warriors. I'm not touching anything. The fuck was that? So I have to wait for this guy to be respawned again then? Starting to feel real familiar with this feeling of like I have no idea how to beat this quest. I guess it's got to be those adventures. Hello? Hello? It's me. Restrain the road. Oh, here they are. That was just the eyes. Where's the adventure? How often does this guy respawn? I don't know. I feel like I need to camp here just to make sure I catch him before someone else does. not the adventurer that was standing here. Oh, this is annoying. I remember this being annoying. Yeah. Alright. So I'm just gonna leave this alone, and hopefully sometime when I run around, I'll see him, and I'll be able to take him out. Until then... hopefully Carthon will let me continue the story.
Ah, very good. Now, if you will just hold them close to my astral projection so that I might have a good look at them. Interesting.
Nope. I would be so lucky. Oh. And I feel like all of these people that I'm seeing around here who are clearing everything out are doing the same thing I am. They're like, what are these adventurer things and where the fuck are these journals? I don't care about you guys. I want the adventure you guys were chilling with. This is really lame. Like, I literally don't know what else to do. I didn't find any adventures over here. The only one that I've been able to find this whole time was the one that spawned right over here. I don't know where the fuck he is. I guess I'm just gonna sit and wait. Nani the fuck game. Anytime game. Fine that those things respawn. Where is the adventure? What is this called? Oh, Chronicle Tragedy. yeah, it looks like this is a big issue. Oh, you're supposed to kill bandits and adventurers too? But I killed a ton of them, and the only thing I ever got out of anything was that huge adventurer that was standing right there. That's impossible. Bullshit. Well, everybody here is running around in circles fighting these things, trying to get journals. Like, guaranteed or your money back. This looks like a problem that people have been having. Okay, so yeah, it looks like people are finding these things way outside the circle. I don't know how this game been around for so many years and gotten away with shit like this. I could rant forever about complacency in the video game industry, but I just want to complete this quest, and it seems like I'm just going to have to fucking wander until I have to do so. Absolutely annoying. The journal is lying here? Really? Oh, girl, my anger just got turned up. Oh, the rage. Oh, I'm gonna break something. That was uncalled for. Sigh. now who wants me to do shit too. Oh, no.
Ah, you've recovered some of the departed adventurers' journals. I will peruse them for useful information when time allows. Thank you for your efforts. My examination of the plague crystals and the journals you brought confirm my suspicions. The source of the corruption here in the chasm emanates from the Twisted Fane, the brightly glowing stone that hangs above this region. It is time to take this investigation to the next level. I'm sending my astral projection to that region called the Jagged Approach, which lies beyond the Crystal Caverns. Meet with me there.
I remember when I first played through this game, I stopped at this part of the game for like ever because I could not finish that quest. I remember that so clearly now.
A company of adventurers hired me to tell them good to see a friendly face. I'm in a real fix.
I don't know. I'm just so frustrated, I don't even want to hear people talk right now. Don't even talk to me about Plague Changed Adventurers. I can't fucking find them. Alright, so those guys only spawn specifically for that mission. So he standing there wouldn't have done anything. That was rage-inducing. I can't believe I'm even keeping my cool right now. That's a really presumptuous name.
What a relief. My wife would kill me if I was to get fired from the Henchman's Guild. Henching is all I know how to do. I'm much obliged to you, friend.
You're very welcome. Have a lovely day. I'm off to hopefully another area of this place now because fuck that shit. Abomination infestation again? Girl! I'm cool with that. There's an abomination. Rank 4? I refuse. How am I already rank 4?
The very air here is permeated with it. You stand now at the very threshold of the Twisted Fane. This is indeed a disturbing development. Foul spawn are gathering in the Jagged Approach in great numbers. From their behavior, it is clear that they have come to venerate the Twisted Fane in a grotesque mockery of a pilgrimage. Granting worship to such evil can only lead to trouble. You would be doing the world a favor if you were to destroy the foul-spawned pilgrims infesting this area. The greatest threat to my studies here in the Caverns of Chaos are the abominations known as plague-changed maws. My art will usually allow me to defeat the other plague-changed creatures that infest this place, but I am not ashamed to admit those monstrosities are too much for me. I would be very grateful if you could thin the numbers of plague-changed maws here in the caverns. Perhaps then I will be able to resume my studies in a more corporeal form.
Guys, I tweeted at Courtney Taylor earlier today. She just liked my tweet. She does. Courtney Taylor. She plays the female main character in Fallout 4, which we played. She plays Jack in Mass Effect. I love her. She's so fantastic. I tweeted because I realized while I was doing some preliminary research for Vampire Bloodlines, because that's going to be a thing that's happening soon, which I'm very excited about. Stream-wise, there are a couple of, specifically there's this one really awesome main character that she voices, and I played this game so many years ago, it's been so long, I totally didn't even make the connection that she voiced this character. But when I thought about the character's voice, I'm like, it's absolutely 100% her, and it's very weird. And I was just like, she plays so many incredible, kick-ass female characters, and I just don't, it's life goals, like, I wish to be Courtney Taylor. She's amazing. Alright, I need to find, oh well, I want to kill this thing. Because I want to try to do this thing. I'm rank 7 now. That's how exciting. Is there another maw around here? I don't hear one. See, I mean, they were huge. It's not like I'd be able to miss them. There's one. Also, one of these things. Oh, right. there should have been one of those brain thingies there. Oh, I need to defeat another one of those things anyway. Well, I'm done.
Fine work. Extraplanar entities gain strength from worship, and while we cannot be certain the Twisted Fane is connected with such an entity, this is a case where it's better to be safe than sorry.
Ah, she replied to me. I love her. She's so cool. Level 60! Hell yeah! Hey! I can be epic hero now.
The very sight of those headless horrors chills my blood. The area known as the Twisted Fane seems to be the focal point for all corruption affecting the chasm. Seek out the source of this corruption and eliminate it if you can.
Okay. I gotta turn it. Oh my god. My life is slayed! Okay. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Really? Oh, I have to spend... I hate everything in life. Alright. So here we go. Here's our two new ones. Shadowy disappeared. You vanished into a cloud of shadow, teleporting to a target location and temporarily entering stealth. Foes near your exit and entry points take damage. The stealth caused by this power does not trigger bonus effects on powers. So another one. When you enter stealth, you daze all foes in a 10-mile area for 1 second. This duration is halved on players. I'll be honest with you, I don't really like any of those. I'm not sure how Shadowy Disappearance works. I'd be willing to put some points in that to play around with it. Definitely want to do that. New class power.
What dark secrets still lie before us?
Yeah, Talisman of Shadows. I looked at that. Yeah, okay. Ability up. I get one of everything. Which is pretty cool. Alrighty. And
you may have noticed the large statue of Lord Neverwinter that once graced the Central Plaza Protector's Enclave has been replaced with a large tree. This is the Tree of Elemental Balance. According to Archdruid Morning Dawn, it is the city's only defense against a new threat rising on the Salt Coast. Lord Neverwinter is taking this threat quite seriously and would like you to render what assistance you can to the Archdruid. You can find her near the tree in the Central Plaza.
I think this is when we start getting involved with Minsk and his little buddy Boo. Those shenanigans. Go. I just want to take that off so I can.
Summon your will. Guard your sanity.
I have 3 minutes left. left. I am now rank 3 because I have 6 points.
You're as good as new. Well, new.
Your face is as good as new. Alright. Alrighty. Oh, we've got heights in a cave. Oh, dear God, Lord in heaven. Oh, I hate it, 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 I hate it. Especially with my powers, I'm so mobile, I was going to fall and kill myself. Oh, God. Alright. I gotta find this source of the corruption. Chest over there. I don't care about open chests. I care about closed ones with things in them. Those are the kinds of chests that I look for in a chest. What are you guys doing? No! No, no. See, this is why I know. I don't like falling off edges. When I know that particular edge is safe, because you know what would happen is I would wind up falling through the level or some shit. There's something going on over there. I don't think there's anything that I can make use of, but I'm curious. Oh, there's something over there too. Okay. Looks like I do need a religion kit for all that, but there is a chest here. Chests are things I enjoy. Go. Oh, and an Arcana kit. Okay, I don't want to lose the Arcana kit, that is for sure. I do need to buy myself a stash of kits. Like, I really do. New stealth abilities. I get to use all the stealth all of the time. Chest. Why do I feel like this is going to be a mimic? I really thought it was going to be. TBH. I was like, this can't just be sitting here, although I guess these enemies are my... Not punishment, but you know, kind of like the price for opening the chest, you know, because it was just sitting there and there were no enemies, which is weird to me. Oh, here's a dungeoneering kit. Oh, I love my dungeoneering kits. There's a new respawn point. And there looks like some stuff over here, although I'm afraid to touch it. It is just things. Okay. And a thievery thing. Thievery is my jam. Always. Oh shit! Really? And here of all places where there's like very little room to move without me falling off the edge. I hate it. I hate everything about my life at this very moment. Oh my goodness. I don't even want to roll to like, I feel like I just need to run instead because I'm gonna roll right off the edge of something. Yeah, like this guy himself isn't hard, it's the area I'm fighting him in makes me so immobile. Not a fan. Alrighty. What's over here? Oh, just a shortcut. Not really a shortcut, just another way to go, I guess. Find the source of the corruption. We found it. Here it is. guys really don't want me to... Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, I do not want to jump in there. That looks like pain. Thank you. That looks like lots of pain. And surprise, surprise, it is a lot of pain. Battle being tough too, if I remember correctly. What I don't want to do is go into the drink. That's what I don't want to do. I do not want to take a swim. Okay. A belt. Nice. Absolutely. Not supposed to crack that way. My neck's killing me. Alright, what enchantments do I have here for you? This is the defense slot. For defense. I've been dying to use that brutal enchantment. I know that it's like rare and whatever, but the amount of fucks that I don't give is unreal. What is wrong with me, guys? Alrighty.
The very air here, there was no apparent source of this evil within the Twisted Fane. I feared it would be so. But take heart. The destruction of the evil creatures found within the Fane can only help our cause. Thanks to your heroic efforts here in the chasm, my research into the spell plague can continue. Furthermore, you have inspired the members of Scar Company, giving them hope and encouragement to continue their fight. I think the time has come for you to return to Sergeant Knox. He will certainly want to know what we have discovered here.
Okay.
What dark secrets still lie before us?
I think I would need to go back to... Grotto where I started.
Summon your will. Guard your sanity.
Awesome fire horse.
Company of adventurer.
I should offload my shit on here. Here we go. This should take me back. I hope. Maybe I'll do some shopping before I leave, because I really have been meaning to do some of that shopping for some of this job stuff. Fun. Peace.
Could you find something with a big
want nothing to do with me anymore because I'm so overpowered. I don't know how my levels got so ahead of this stuff. I mean, I understand how that can happen sometimes, but like, the level of it happening like this much is kind of insane to me. I don't remember it being like this. I feel like I'm gonna reach level 70 way before I come close to finishing the story stuff. But it is what it is, I suppose. I can't believe how far we traveled through this whole area today. I didn't realize how far it was. I guess we moved pretty quick. Like, we moved on from each area pretty quickly. Alrighty, goodbye. Goodbye! Protector's Enclave, we go! Alright. Oh yeah, I have to change my epic thing. There is things going on in here. Oh, here's another guy. You may have heard that House of Darn. This is the same drow that I've been hanging out with. Is moving against Neverwinter once more. This time in the Both Valley and Farmer Oblate kind of tell you exactly where in that area to find me. Wrapped enchantment. Ooh, another Azure enchantment. Nice. Oh, bullshit. Oh, found large potty popper, glory booster. Sure. There. Because glory's definitely something I'm gonna use. I'm not a PvP person. Okay. So. Yes, that's the lady. I remember that quest. At some point, that'll be a thing that I do.
Dungeon chests hold the most.
Please, thank you. Oh. What's this?
Hail, adventurer. Could you lend your help to Neverwinter? Greetings. I have a message for you from Bruno of Battlehammer, the king of Gauntlgrim. He says he needs your help in a man called Darren. I wouldn't keep the king of Gauntlgrim waiting. Hello. One of the guards in Neverwinter, Captain Belgold, is looking for you. He said he needed the help of an able adventurer. Due to the Neverwinter guards being stretched thin, would you be willing to talk to Captain Belgold and help?
Ah, sure. Level are these? These are all level 60. Might as well go. At least talk to these people. Well, no, not her. I know what that is. I'm not sure, like, if I should do this stuff now. I really don't think I should. I don't know. I can really do anything in any order I want, I suppose.
Protector's Enclave.
Oh yeah,
needs
look
your
at
help.
all the story stuff we have to do.
I'll be honest with you. If it were up to me, we'd be doing a lot more to help out Scar Company. Unfortunately, the powers that be seem to think of Captain Markath and his command as expendable. It's a damn shame, but it sounds like you did your part and more down there. Fine work.
Thank you. Okay, there's a lot of stuff that he has there. The Shadowman Both Valley should be cool because that guy is going to be there. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to do this stuff first. I say let's go for it. Let's help out this guy with a farm and shit. I'm curious. Dwarves and farms, because Shelties loves dwarves. I feel like, okay, I'm gonna help some dwarves out today. What do you think? Just gonna go for it. That's not dwarves and farms. I said dwarves and farms. This is all like, I don't know what any of this is really. Let's just go for it. Oh, I remember this.
Watch yourself in the wood.
He wants me to go into a tavern to talk to somebody.
Yes, I could use the help of an adventurer. There's an issue that I need investigated that I do not have the manpower to handle myself. Interested? I'll make sure to make it worth your while.
Sure. Yeah, this is another special. I don't know if I should do these special ones. I feel like no.
Greetings. I just received a report of trouble out by a farm, but I don't have the manpower to check it out. Can you look into it for me? I'll make it worth your while.
Yeah, guy in the tavern.
There's a band of halfling riders in town right now, calling themselves the Grinning Ponies. One of them calls himself Spider. He's in the Driftwood Tavern. He can tell you more.
I feel like I should save these for like after. You know what I mean? I should do the lower level stuff first. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to save these special ones for after we're done with the main quest, because those are like extra adventures, you know what I mean? I feel like that's the way to do it. I know how to do it. I don't need to worry about doing this perfectly, really. I'm stressing myself out over nothing. I don't remember how many of these were in there. I think A Marvelous Game.
The wizard Respin Durofil, an infamous troublemaker, has arrived in Neverwinter. He claims he needs the help of the city's adventurers for something he calls his marvelous game. I don't know the details, but thought you might want to investigate it. He'll only be around for a day or two, so hopefully he can't cause too many problems.
Okay. Is this guy for the special event? Doesn't seem like it. That's the special event guy, so what is this? What is a dinosaur? Type. Nope. Come on, game. It is those guys, isn't it? Yeah.
Hello, and welcome, hero. You must have been sent here by the extraordinarily predictable Sergeant Knox to see what I'm up to. Well, I'll be more than glad to tell you all about my marvelous game. In fact...
No thanks. We played that yesterday. And while it's an interesting little thing that I saw, you know, us getting to do, you know, it's going on for, I think, a whole month. Or something like that. I don't know. It's going on for something like the time. But I do want to figure out what we're going to do next. I mean, we got the email from the guy in Roth, said he was going to hang out in Roth Valley, so...
You faced many dangerous foes on Neverwinter's behalf, but this could be the most dire threat yet. A group of rangers reports that the farming village of Roth Valley has been attacked by a massive drow slaving expedition.
What?
Should they gain a foothold on the surface world, all of the Sword Coast could be in peril. The Rangers are led by an elf named Basser Truba.
I remember Dasser.
You may remember him from Helmshold.
Yeah,
He'll be able to tell you more
right.
about the situation once you arrive.
Okay, yeah, this is level 52. I would believe this is the next one. I'm so far ahead, and I don't understand how that happened. Okay. So, that'll be what we do next time. It is definitely time to end stream for tonight. It's been very quiet anyway. So, thank you guys. Oh, let me get a nice view for us to end on. That's pretty. Thank you guys so much for watching. I so appreciate it. Thank you for everybody coming to hang out. Tomorrow, I guess we'll do more Neverwinter, unless there's another game we want to play. I don't know. I'll chat with the community, see what you guys are into. But I'm just very excited for Spoopyween to happen, because I have some spoopy games lined up, and I think you'll like them. And I'm very excited. And also, it's becoming closer to fall, which is happy. Oh! Maybe tomorrow we'll try to get into Saint Seiya Online and mess with that, because I think tomorrow the beta opens back up. I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Love you guys. Mwah! Come hang out with us again sometime. And you're awesome. Bye.